The next upload for this afternoon is with regard to the liabilities in my proximity that have not been respecting progress as of 2018, and that have been of procedures that aren't exactly positive and that are a disrespect to women's rights. So this little upload is with regard to the protocol that the government did not respect. That is my entitlement as a royal in this country. The honourable government are aware of my ancestry, my bloodline, and the matters pertaining to all the offences I'm experiencing. They have also been made aware via formal procedures and informal procedures and communication and correspondence that they have not acknowledged since 2016-2017 in any adequate manner. They have also been informed or updated or presented with the facts of individuals that have been coming in and out of my proximity and disrespecting my royal patronage and my purpose and my profession. Now, as I've said, there's been a lot of exploitation as a consequence of my work, and the reparations that are to be reimbursed haven't been reimbursed, and there's been identity theft, financial theft, etc, etc, etc. So there's been a lot put at risk, there's been a lot of progress jeopardised, there's been a lot of short-mindedness, and there's been a lot of bad practice, superficial practices that are disrespecting my 25 years of work and developments. So the individuals that have been careless and irresponsible in society, that have been polluting my environment, that have been damaging my environment, and that are also responsible for damaging climate and wildlife and nature and trespassing onto my ancestral property, are still liabilities that are insisting on perverting my privacy, still hazards to society, and still risking people's families, basically. So the individuals that did not respect protection laws and did not respect protocol for a royal title of my ancestors that I am endowed with to this day, those that have disrespected my purpose and my profession and my personal life, have highlighted how unprofessional the entire situation has been conducted and how they have been harming society in their endeavours while suffering from imposter syndrome and causing identity theft. So I have at the moment been made aware of one of the experiences of offence there, that simple little matter, and how there have been environmental damages done to my environment that have harmed my bodily anatomy and whatnot. So I'm really surprised that the United Nations and the European Court of Justice haven't reached me yet. It's really sad sign of the times for humanitarians. It's really sad sign of the times that there are individuals consumed with greed and malice and just bad conduct, and really just causing a hames of a situation that they have no sense of accountability for. They have failed to address or correct or amend, and they have not been welcome or entitled to my royal patronage in any shape or form. So there's a liability collective in society. They're in my proximity. The Department of Justice have been made aware of the harms to my son and I since 2017 due to individuals of acquisition plans for my properties and my personal information, work, identity, creative, intellectual property, etc, etc. And these people are being accommodated in their evasion of the reparations that they owe, and that's all quite serious. So I'm really concerned for the role of these bodies and agencies when liabilities that risk people's futures are being accommodated. Those that are imposing upon a royal crown or a royal title or a royal family that are of a sacred stance in society. In particular, my Mercer Quinlan family, my O'Regan O'Higgins family, my O'Sullivan family, my Fernan family, you know, have a fabulous track record, and as both have paternal and maternal But there's been a huge disrespect to all our families, and I hope the guards and the government are aware of the repercussions with regard to people that have imposed upon my child and I, and that are trespassing on property where they're not welcome. So these hazards and liabilities are at play again today, and they have masqueraded themselves as Good Samaritans, and they have masqueraded themselves as poor innocent victims of their own bad behaviours, and they have disrespected all facets of the Constitution and the Declaration of Human Rights. So I hope the Honourable Government and the guards are aware of what I'm tolerating, and that there are people in my proximity that shouldn't be, and that there are issues of fraud still continuing, which are all quite dangerous. And the issue of unlawful care orders of my child unlawfully from my care is a very, very serious matter. So I hope everyone that's a liability is having a reality check, and those suffering from identity issues that have imposed upon me, I would hope you seek help for yourselves and understand the issue of the boundaries you have overstepped and the principles that you have not respected. I would hope they would seek help before they cause any more hazards and damages to other people's lives. And I hope the government knows the obligations that they haven't fulfilled and why there have been such serious failings in this country as a consequence of disrespect to my good work. Those that have imposed upon my purpose have disrespected many facets of society. So the individuals that are in my proximity in this building at 18 Rock Street are being brought to the attention of the United Nations, and the harms that they have caused. I hope the United Nations are aware of an innocent mother and child that have been unduly damaged and disrespected due to people suffering from mental health issues. So I'd appreciate it if in due time those that are meant to protect and obligate, or are obligated to protect my child and I would hope for the sanity and sake of society that there won't be any more problems caused rather than repair. Some people have only chose to exacerbate, and that's a sad sign of the times. That shows that they haven't got reconciliatory skills, they haven't got mediation skills, they haven't got the communication skills. They've just barged into my life and they have no welcoming, they have no knowledge, they have no experience of me, but they've caused the most dangerous problems in this community, and that's what hate crime does. So I hope the honourable professionals with respect for people's lives knows how dangerous hate crime is, and how dangerous it is to damage a royal child and mother without due course or reason, or due cause and reason. So the liabilities in my proximity that have been damaging society are being kindly asked to remove themselves and seek help for their problems.